Those are all variations of what we always call the Cuban leg grab, or the old days ashidori, single leg grab or leg grab. And now the Kodokan has reclassified that as the Kuchiki Daoshi, or dead tree drop. You're dropping them like a dead tree. Here it is, just a Cuban leg grab, Kuchiki Daoshi. And there it is. Okay, let's look at a throw that the Kodokan syllabus calls Kuchiki Daoshi, or dead tree drop. We've always, before it was renamed that several years ago, we always called it ashidori leg grab. It's a single leg grab. But I remember when I was in Cuba a number of years ago, a lot of the guys on the Cuban Judo team used this with great effect. So I brought it back home and I really studied it, watched them do it. And so we just call it the Cuban leg grab. Okay, so that's what we're going to show here. And we call it here the Cuban leg grab. You can call it that if you want, but I think technically anymore it's called Kuchiki Daoshi. All right, so here's what it is we're fighting for grips or anything. I want to get my right hand and I want to control back here. I want to get this grip here. Okay, that's a key thing. See that grip there? All right, because what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lock it down with my elbow straight down. Okay, I don't want my elbow to float on this, because this chinking him down like this, chunking him down like this, helps break his balance, and I'm going to put all his weight on his leg, on his heel. Okay, so at this point, so I got that, okay? At this point, and I'm leading with this foot, what I'm going to do, I'm going to lower my levels by basically drop step or lunge step, like from wrestling, but I'm going to go outside his body. So I'm going to just drop like this. So you can see I'm very low, and I'm lowering my levels so my head, the right side of my head, is now banging into his chest. So I'm really doing this. So just driving my head into it and using my head pretty much like an arm. You know, like my old coach Rene Pomerel said, your third arm. So there it is. All right, now at this point I've squeezed in, and this hand is going to come through here, and I'm going to grab the near leg high toward the thigh here. And I'm just going to pick it up. That's what I'm going to have Derek do. And you'll have to go down with him. You'll have to go down with him. Can you pick on him? So watch how you're a lefty, right? You're a lefty. Okay, he's a lefty, so watch this. He gets that grip, okay, and he drop steps, and there you go. You know, when you do this, he's being nice. You do this, drive into him, because you want to put when I'm doing this, I want to drive my shoulder, I want to flatten him as hard as I possibly can. So he shoots in, like that, there you go. Now from there, can you do it without the pad? So we can show, so we can show you're in a perfect position for side control. You go right to an immediate pin from there. So you drop in low, grab, and you're on, okay? So it's a double trouble. It's a great throw, and it's a great transition. But let's look at it here. So you get the grip. Now, again, cinches it down here, elbow down, that tightens it, okay? Now, when he does his drop step, it's going to be on the outside. He's using his head, just driving into the chest, pectoral area here. Look how he's driving here. Now with the left hand, or in his case the right hand, he's going to grab right through the middle. He's going to grab high on the inside of Jake's thigh. Okay, let's turn around here so everybody can see the same thing. See that? And he's just going to keep driving all the way down, wham, like that. I mean, there's no beautiful way to finish this, because it really is it's a real direct, kind of a makikomi type throw. Okay? Let's one more time. See how it catches it? It drops. Finish right here, okay? And it's a great change-up throw. You may say, well, you know, I'm an Uchimata guy, so I'm a guy, I've got all these other throws I can use, but here's a throw that's a great change-up. Certainly not allowed in the IJF, with their contest rules, but every other fighting sport is, okay? But, you know, you may, another thing you can also do on this, when we're gripping and grip fighting, you know, you can make him, he can get this grip, and we can be fighting here, and I can kind of maybe fake it with a hip. I can, you know, like this stuff, I can throw him this stuff, and make him react a little bit. So I might show him this, just right there. And this will work on good guys who really know what they're doing. He'll immediately cut like this. He'll say, okay, I got to block that move. You know, I can do that. Then you can catch him low. So it's a great way to set him up. It's to fake the hip. You know, sell that hip a little bit, then shoot it one more time. One more time, and then we'll finish. But here it is, just a Cuban leg grab, Kuchiki Daoshi. And there it is. It's not beautiful, but it's a good throw. it'll pick up points for the throw, and it'll pick up control on the ground, so it's a great transition. So it's double trouble stuff, and it really does work well. Let's drill on that quite a bit, okay? Okay, come around the side, let's show you this. Look, when you're coming in, and I'm a righty, he's a lefty, so he'll show left, I'll show right. So when you come in and you're dropping, okay, when you're dropping here doing all this, one thing you don't want, nobody's doing this, one thing you don't want to do is try to hook his leg like a Kosotogaki. Because even though you still got him kind of compromised, he can still spin and counter you with that Uchimata. So if I make a mistake and I come in here and try to hook like this, he can launch me, and that's not good for me. So don't try to hook his leg. That's what you don't want to do. But you can add a little more lower body control into the throw by either using your leg to thigh sweep him, or actually do the whole leg sweep. So it could be like an uranagi type thing or a tani otoshi type thing. So one of them is like a long-legged guy like Eric. He'll come in, probably more like I do too. When we come in and we drop, we'll do this. We'll block with the knee and take it down back. You can one block. See how it blocks there? Okay, good. Yeah, let's come up. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. So let's look at Eric's left leg when he attacks. When he drops low, now watch what he does. Comes behind. See that? And he can use it to block and trap. So he's grabbing the leg with his hand, but he's also stopping it with his own leg. Let's look at that again. So he's just blocking the leg. See that? It's almost like a chair throw in sambo, right? You do it full speed. Okay. Just comes in. Really a powerful throw. You see that? All right, let's do it one more time. I said that because we always say always one more time. Okay.
Actually, it happened fast enough. I didn't really get to see the whole thing.
You need to see it again, Joe? One more time? One more time. But here's the deal. That's a good block. If you make it fit to you, you want it to fit your leg. He's got longer legs than Derek. So Derek is not going to show, because Derek's a good lifter on a lot of his sambo throws. When he comes in, he's going to make it more like a sweeping action, like a tani otoshi, almost a kosotogari, but a sweeping action with the leg, like that. So can you do this on Jacob, so we can show kind of how you're lefty too. So watch his left leg, how it works here. See that? He sweeps it. You may even just drop lower, just drop it like a tani otoshi, just have him drop it like a tani otoshi. You may even do that. That's really a good throw. But what we're doing here, we're using the leg now as another appendage to help trap his body and then throw it. Okay, do it with just the basic, not to sweep the leg, just put your leg out there like tani otoshi. So watch him when he comes in. Boom, see that? Okay, we're going to stop him here. When you come in, if you can't stop partway in, when you come into the tani otoshi, I know it's difficult. Okay, coming in, and then, okay, now when he shoots, watch, when he shoots this leg, it's going to go back there, and that will help lower Derek's level even more to take him down. Okay. And for real, one more time, so you can see. You see the more tani otoshi? Now a little more advanced way you may like. Derek uses, I've seen him use it. You can use it as a leg grab, like a Cuban leg grab, but you can use a sweeping action with the leg. It's a really hard throw. Like that. You really launch a guy. You put it up in the air. One more time, one more full speed. So, there you go. They work. Again, they're not permitted in the IJF rules of judo. Believes in sambo, sport jiu-jitsu, freestyle judo, certainly Shingitai, all the other type of grappling or combat sports we can use them. So those are really good. Those are all variations of what we always call the Cuban leg grab, or the old days ashidori, single leg grab or leg grab. And now the Kodokan has reclassified that as the Kuchiki Daoshi, or dead tree drop. You're dropping them like a dead tree.